Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important case on section 263 which gives a right to the Principal Commissioner of Income Tax to revise the orders passed by the assessing officer in case those orders are erroneous and simultaneously prejudicial to the interest to the revenue. This is the basic concept of revision under section 263, but this case throws the light that if some procedure is to be followed for passing the assessment order or some approval is needed to pass the assessment order, so whether that approval should again be taken while revising the order under section 263. This issue has been taken by Patna ITAT in the case of Gyan Infra Build Private Limited versus Principal Commissioner of Income Tax. This case is reported in 114 ITR Tribunal at page number 184 and the date of the judgment is 13th May 2024. In the present case, the assessee is a builder and is involved in the business of road construction. There was a search on the assessee, and due to that search, the notices under section 153A has been sent to the assessee for the assessment year 15-16 to the assessment year 18-19, and accordingly, the assessment under section 153A read with section 143 subsection 3 was made. When the assessment was completed, the Commissioner of Income Tax initiated the revision proceedings on the ground that the assessing officer didn't examine all the documents which were available on his record, and that is why the order of the assessing officer is erroneous and prejudicial to the revenue. The assessee challenged this revision proceedings before the tribunal, and when the tribunal heard the matter, the tribunal said that when assessment under section 153A is being completed, then those assessments are completed by taking the approval from the Joint Commissioner of Income Tax under section 153D. So, the tribunal was of the considered view that in the present case, since the revision has been done by the Commissioner of Income Tax without giving any revision to the approval by the Joint Commissioner of Income Tax or without touching the approval under section 153D, so in that case, the Principal Commissioner of Income Tax has erroneously assumed his jurisdiction under section 263. The tribunal was of the view that in the present case, no defect has been observed by the Commissioner of Income Tax in the approval given under section 153D by the Joint Commissioner of Income Tax, and on this ground itself, the Principal Commissioner of Income Tax has erroneously assumed the jurisdiction to do the revision under section 263. In the present case, there was another fact also. In the present case, the assessing officer who has completed the assessment of the assessee has also completed the assessment of some other assessee, and some income was added into the income of some other assessee also. When this revision was done, the part of the income which has been added into the income of the other assessee has again added into the income of this assessee by doing the revision. So the tribunal said that in the present case, the Principal Commissioner of Income Tax has grossly erred in completing the assessment of the assessee under section 263 read with section 153A without revising the assessment of the other assessee. So in the present case, whatever the jurisdiction has been assumed by the Principal Commissioner of Income Tax without touching the approval under section 153D by the Joint Commissioner at the time of original assessment under section 153A, so the revision is bad in law. At the end of this video, once again, I'm repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Gyan Infrabuild Private Limited versus Principal Commissioner of Income Tax, and this case has been reported in 114 ITR Tribunal at page number 184, and the matter has been decided by Patna ITAT on 13th May 2024. Thank you, friends.